Blessings, family. So this is a little series that I started where I give my testimonies on something that a minister says. So here we go.
So to know that you are gifted is one thing. But for you to engage in the process by which your gifts can be extracted and developed for your good and for the good of your people, that's another thing entirely. And I must tell you, Reverend, if you're here, the church does not engage in the process by which gifts are discovered and utilized. Any organization that does not demand the best of you and put you under trial and tribulation and challenge will never allow you to see your gift. You never know who you are and what you are in a laissez-faire, easy kind of environment. You don't know. That's right. The white man did us a favor.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Bringing black folk out of Africa. He did us a favor. Hitching us to a plow. Treating us like animals. That's a favor to you. But you couldn't see it because there's too much pain. But without that, you would never have known what you could endure. So that you could know that you will overcome him. And you know that. And I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. You know that you have the power to overcome your enemy. Don't you know that? Of course you do. But nobody's demanding of you more than what you think you are able to give. And that's the problem. Nothing is challenging your will to strengthen your will that you may overcome those obstacles that stand in front of you. The Nation of Islam, under the leadership of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, teaches us that we as men and women, FOI, we're constantly training to overcome every obstacle that is put in front of us. In order to overcome obstacles, you have to have the will to overcome. You're born into the world to overcome. It's not something that you have to learn in school. You are born with that in you. But your enemy wants to beat that essence down. Keep your will shattered. So you listen to music all day, which is saying nothing. You listen to the disc jockeys and their meaningless foolishness all day long.
That's right.
Or you go to church and they give you a good sermon but do not structure you in a way that it challenges the fiber of your own faith. You go out into the world, you're not challenged. You become a Muslim. And the moment you become a Muslim, you meet a challenge. You go home, your parents say, "What is this you become? You've given up the Lord Jesus?" Say, "No, mother, I found him. I didn't give him up, I found him."
Come on.
What do you mean you found him? What is that you got on? A long dress? That's what your grandmother used to wear. What's the matter with you? See, but that's a challenge. It's a challenge to a woman to cover herself in a world that uncovers her. That's a challenge to your will.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know whether I like the Muslims, but I have pretty legs. And I want the Muslims and everybody else to know that my legs is pretty. And God gave me a pretty shape. And I just feel that I should show everybody, what I got. Okay? So that they will what? What do you expect them to do after you show them? Come on. Exactly. They will lust after you. Is that what you want? That's what you got. So it takes some will to resist the tendency to be attractive in a way that is disrespectful to yourself. And if you're willing to challenge it, well, that's really something. To walk through the streets and have people look at you and you be proud. Every time you do that, you're overcoming something. You don't even realize what's happening to you, but you are beginning to get stronger when people reject you. When people speak evil of you, mock you, and you can take it with a smile and keep on going. Something is building in you. You are overcoming. And the real person of you is coming up. Your character is being made manifest. It never will come out without trial. It never will come out without tribulation. And that's why slaves were stronger than you that think you're free.